I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here.
Mase is finally revealing the truth about how Sean Diddy Combs mistreated him for decades. The former bad boy artist has exposed Diddy for controlling and withholding publishing rights from his biggest stars, including himself. Let's dive into the details. The feud between Sean Diddy Combs and Mase, once one of the hottest rapper-producer duos of the 90s, has revealed the shady side of the Bad Boy Records empire. Bad Boy Records was known for signing some of the best, most successful artists of the 90s, but it turns out not one of them stuck around. There have been some large accusations against Diddy and how he's allegedly treated the artist who made him rich and famous.
I'm producing the work. Yeah. Puff would go out and party, and I would be in the studio writing the records, and then I just come back and say, he'll say this is his part or that is his part, but I was the person there creating it all.
Diddy, the mastermind behind Bad Boy Records, has been called out for controlling and withholding publishing rights from his biggest stars, Mase included. The entire ordeal escalated in 2020 when Mase accused Diddy of locking him out of his own music for over 2 decades. Mase even offered Diddy a whopping $2 million to buy back his rights, but Diddy shut him down. In the now deleted post, Mase didn't hold back, saying, "Your business practices have starved your artist and have been extremely unfair to the very same artist that helped you win that Icon Award for Bad Boy." Mase, one of the stars who helped Diddy build the Bad Boy empire, apparently spent a lot of time being ripped off by someone he trusted and respected. He revealed that he had only gotten $20,000 for his publishing rights in the 90s. Turns out Diddy had a change of heart, and in 2021, Diddy began returning publishing rights to Mase and other artists, including Faith Evans and the Notorious B.I.G. Except, there are quite a lot of sinister rumors circulating about the death of Biggie. Could it be possible that Diddy had something to do with it?
Diddy told her he was gonna kill Biggie. She knew it was gonna happen. She was purposefully not by her husband's side that night. It happened, and she was told she had to lie about it.
Mase followed his heart, tapped into his intuitive power, and dodged a bullet by getting out when he did. And the murder accusations don't stop there. Is there a possibility that Diddy exploited money from his artist and unalived people because he was worried they would be better than him?
The court documents show that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of paying $1 million for the killing of rap icon Tupac Shakur.
This reported assassination might also be because of the very revealing diss track Tupac aired. What's really weird, though, is that he admitted in an interview with Billboard that he had to look in the mirror and rethink how he ran his business. There comes a time when you have to pick purpose over profit, he said. Sounds like Diddy tried to make things better, but for some reason, it feels like it's too late. Regardless of his bad boy turned generous music executive spiel, Bad Boy Records had already been exposed. Many artists were being scammed while the music executives were raking in the big bucks and hoarding it all for themselves. Sure, giving back those publishing rights was a step in the right direction, but for Mase and others, it might have been too little, too late. As more artists demanded control over their work, Diddy's past deals came under the spotlight. His attempts to fix things by redistributing rights seems futile, since many artists ended up leaving anyway. Maybe it was all about the money. It's possible they knew all about P. Diddy's guilty pleasures.
120 victims, including 25 who were minors at the time, one being a 9-year-old boy, have now hired Tony Busby as their lawyer.
Recently, P. Diddy was arrested on the 16th of September for sex trafficking, sexual assault, and possession of firearms. But this doesn't include the several other allegations circling him. Top that off with Mase speaking out about the torture he endured with Sean. We have a concoction of absolute chaos.
There's people that try to do bodily harm with me. They will be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up.
An FBI raid found 2,000 bottles of baby oil from 2 of his homes, which were allegedly used to prevent his rape victims from being able to flee from him. A video was released showing us exactly what hundreds of bottles of baby oil look like after one of his ragers, and what cleaning it up looks like. It doesn't stop there. A list of celebrities who allegedly were P. Diddy's favorite partygoers were exposed. Many cherished celebrities were part of these freak-off parties where several atrocities took place. It's difficult to tell fact from fad, since the media has circulated these lists across every platform. But here's a look at some of the celebrities who may or may not have been part of the crazy parties. However, just like these celebrities, Mase was also being exploited. He just got out before it got too dangerous. Because of Diddy, Mase claims he never made it as far as he believes he should have. Mase was signed to Bad Boy Records for 17 years, and apparently the disrespect he received from P. Diddy got to him. His aggressive tendencies started to paint him in a much more sour light, and here's what he had to say about it.
Wishing they did. I'm just saying it hasn't been done, and that's why you're getting this persona from me. Like, I'm not looking for it.
In another podcast, Mase airs his grievances and really gets into the nitty-gritty of his experiences while working with Diddy.
We need to do this beat and do it like this. So just imagine all of these moments that are taken from you. The records, the beats, you ain't getting the money. You ain't getting the publishing, you ain't getting the respect. And I don't think you're like that.
On one hand, we have Mase opening up about his struggles with Bad Boy Records, and we have several court charges against P. Diddy. But on the other hand, there's an interview with MGK praising Diddy. Why did he treat them differently?
He sticks through it, he gives me great advice. He wants to see me win, but he wants to see me happy too.
He kinda sounds like the poster boy of Bad Boy Records. It's a mystery how Bad Boy Records managed to stay afloat after the mass exploitation and grooming of several of his artists. His behind-the-scenes conniving behavior served as a launchpad for his own career. However, this meant that he was constantly looking over his shoulder and pulling the rug from under several booming, famous, and successful rappers to stay on top. How he did this, we'll never know. It could have been murder, or he may have just scammed them in their record deals. Either way, the artists are lucky they made it away from him alive.